Yeah. Now we see another one coming in on the White House. We see mobster Whitey Bulger, nephew, a Hunter Biden business associate, scores White House visit when Preeti Biden was VIP. You know what I'm saying? We see Thomas, this coming in by Thomas, Jessica, and Cameron 14 hours ago Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? But we see where a long time business associate of Hunter Biden, you know what I'm saying, with expensive Chinese ties, extensive Chinese ties, visit to the White House during the summer of 2016, according to a visit log viewed by Fox News Digital. You know what I'm saying? This is coming in on August 25th. James J. Bolger, the nephew of the notorious mobster Whitey Bulger, was listed as visiting the White House for the West Wing tour. Those visitors log show him meeting uh, with Anna Marie Person, who previously served as a general associate at Hunter Biden's now defunct Rosemont Seneca partner investment firm from 2009 until she joined the joined then Vice President Preeti Biden's staff in 2014. Bulger, who went by the name Jimmy among the friends, was accompanied on the tour by his own daughter and a woman named Elaine Curry, who shared the same address as Bulger, according to the public records, between 2015 and 2016. You know what I'm saying? But we see Gershwin sent Bulger multiple articles about various business deals in China, and then Bulger forwarded them to Hunter Biden and his longtime business partner. You know what I'm saying? Devon Archer, according to the emails reviewed and verified by Fox News. You know what I'm saying? So he's still kicking shit, as usual. We see thousands of Muslims gathered in Times Square to break their fast and perform their prayer on March 25th. You know what I'm saying? Saturday during the third Ramadan. That's their religion and theirs alone. Stunning event. Florida senators and other Democrats arrested. Democrats arrested. What happened? You know what I'm saying? As we see. What we see here were many of what happened, according to these Democrats being arrested. You know what I'm saying? Two South Florida Democrat state senators, Laura Brooks and former Commissioner of Agriculture, Nikki Fried, you know what I'm saying, were among 11 prosecutors who were arrested for trespassing the city hall in Tallahassee on Monday. You know what I'm saying? For the protest, the protesters gathered outside City Hall to protest against the recent past 6 weeks abortion ban by the, by Florida State. The arrest came after multiple warnings throughout the day, as the protesters had refused to leave the premises after sunset, despite being informed of city inability to accommodate overnight camping. You know what I'm saying? So they're still on this case about what went on. You know what I'm saying? So abortions and so, but like I said, some things have to be done in certain ways in order to justify what we see. You know what I'm saying? It's very important that we understand that in more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? And we need to come together on that issue and clarify that and get that out of the way. You know what I'm saying? We see Rudy Giuliani, no, not that one, is funding for Mr. Eric Adams. Yes, as Mr. Kilo said. But we see documents detailing secret U.S.-Ukraine war plans against Russia leaked, leaked, leaked leaked on social media. I'm sorry, leaked on social media. Leaked on social media. Mm, as we see it. As we see. You know what I'm saying? As we see it. But we see this is coming in by look like Philippe uh Ta- Tamuja or something like that, 6 hours ago, Eastern Standard Time on the media. He knows who he is. I'm not gonna get into him traveling with your last name. You know what I'm saying? Not all last names are that easy, and many of them are not the language in which we speak. So we have to understand that we can't sit there wasting time on that. According to the creepy Joe Biden administration, official classified war documents have been leaked on social media that presented U.S. and NATO secret plans to assist Ukraine military before it and military before it an offensive against mounted offensive against Russian troops, per the report in the New York Times. The plans, according to a photograph chat that outline troops and battalion strength and anticipated weapons delivery, it also shows the expenditure of the HIMARS and long-range artillery rocket system, and shows quickly the Ukraine military is using its uh, what using its munitions that previously not shared by the Pentagon. Other documents have columns that list Ukraine's troop schedule from January to April. It also includes its summarized assembly of 12 combat brigades, 9 of which are trained by the U.S. and NATO alliance. How did we know all of this was going to transpire? Biden and his creepy ass son of the demon Democrats and probably the deep state is all mixed in all these NATO nations joining and piling up against Russia. You know what I'm saying? And we see that in the East, you know what I'm saying? In movies. Like one, we see the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? As if what they want to bring the little Bible to life. I tell you. You know what I'm saying? We see the DOJ, ex-DOJ lawyer tells jury he met with Chinese. He met with Chinese to further illegal lobbying campaign. Mm-hmm. As we see the three-ring circles dancing on, and it's a black man, of course. But we see Sarah Ann Lynch 8 hours ago Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? We see Washington. This is coming in by the Rooters or whatever the name, Rutters, whatever the name. You know what I'm saying? This is Washington, April 6th. So the Rutter, the former U.S. Department of Justice attorney, told a jury on Thursday that he, you know what I'm saying, simultaneously worked with, worked on, worked on behalf of a hip hop artist, you know what I'm saying, Paz Michael, as part of an illegal foreign influence campaign to persuade the Trump administration to return to the dissident to Chinese. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of shitty stories is coming out the woodwork, and guess whose face is on it? A black face. You know what I'm saying? But we see George Higgins, Baltimore, Botham, testified that he made money on the side while working at the Justice Department by offering legal advice to Michael, a longtime friend. his duty include, facilitating some of Michael's dealings with, I guess J. Ho Lowe, a businessman who prosecutors say, embezzled millions of dollars from, you know, Malaysia sovereign, from the Malaysia Sovereign Wealth Fund, 1MDB. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're really digging in, ain't they? Yeah. We see New York Attorney General Letitia James, we need to break it down. Letitia James, shut down sites made to look like official New York web page. There's a whole lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of that going on. We see here Gabriel Amar conducts over 6,000 exorcism and believed Hitler was persuaded to meet a man who inspired the Pope and all that. We really ain't getting into too much of that. I'm saying he was inspired to meet many different things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Halogenics jewels found in 3,000-year-old human hair believed to belong to an ancient shaman. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We see fact check clip of creepy Biden saying he'll stop Trump taking power. You know what I'm saying? Which he probably did, and y'all gonna try to correct his words, you know what I'm saying, to make him sound good, but thinking that he could run and do all this and that in return, but nobody really give a flying fuck. You know what I'm saying? But we need to fact check it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's important that we do. You know what I'm saying? This and that thing. You know? Let's see what's going on. Let me see Donald Trump became the first U.S. president to be criminally